Talk about Ian and Jaquan White, just guys that kind of had solid springs and brought it in here today. What do you see out of those two guys?
Yeah, those guys are going to have to compete for us to be successful as a wide receiver group. I think Ian's going to take a big step and be the #1 guy, and then somebody's got to step up at that #2 spot. And there's several guys, with Jaquan and Shaw and Malcolm Trail and Batson. I mean, all those guys are going to compete. And we look at some of the young guys as well. There's going to be good competition there the entire camp.
What about those 4 new guys? You got some blood that can help you there?
Yeah, we got a couple guys and a couple transfers that are immediately eligible. Damian Payne transferred from the University of Houston. He's a safety and returns kicks. And Kelvin Fisher Jr. transferred from the University of Arkansas. And then we got Alejandro Villarreal healthy for the first time. He's out there. He's a junior college transfer. And then we got Anthony Kyles, junior college transfer from LA Southwest Junior College, offensive lineman. So we've got some new bodies in there. And Hayden Plinke transfer from Boise State and Portland State. And, we're trying to always upgrade our talent, always trying to upgrade our competition. So players that we feel can help fit into our program, we welcome them aboard.
Sure. Hey, take
those two defensive backs, can they help you this year?
I really think they can. And both those guys are very talented. And I think versatile. I think they're both good guys that could help us in the return game too, and help us on special teams, and certainly could help us on defense. And they didn't waste any time getting in there today and mixing it up.
Talk about Elmendorf starting at left guard kind of in your first period. Is that something you kind of see going forward, or is just kind of a test for today?
No, Elmendorf really had a good spring. He was a starter coming out of the spring. He got injured late in the spring, but he was a starter. And he's a physical kid. He's a smart kid. I think he's going to have a really good career as he gets that minor.
Does Payne, looking at his resume, does he step in as the #1 punt returner?
Oh, he's going to get an opportunity to, and he's got it on his resume, and he's been successful at a very high level. So he'll definitely be in the mix and probably be one of the leading candidates.
Let's talk about the early, the high tempo, high energy at the beginning, and just talk about, is that something that we're going to see all, game day, everything like? Just talk about the energy of the team.
Our practices are high tempo. Our weight room workouts are high tempo. We want to get great conditioning. We want the players playing with high energy, and we really want these guys getting after it. So you'll see that every day.
I guess Hinkie, is that a guy you're looking at next year? Step right in with those 2 seniors?
Hayden Plinke, he's a tight end that has to sit out this semester, but he'll have 2 years eligibility, and he'll be right in the mix for competing for the starting tight end next year after we lose Thomason and Ford.
And then the 2 cornerbacks, so they both have degrees?
Yeah, they do. They're both graduate students. Kelvin Fisher Jr. is much like Jamil. He's got 2 years eligibility left, and Damian Payne has 1 year eligibility left. They're immediately eligible. They did not have to sit out, just like Jeremiah Mufasa also has 2 years eligibility.
I guess is it sort of a case between them and Leslie, win some, lose some?
Yeah, it's kind of a trend in college football now. Guys graduate, you see guys moving on to different schools. What we want to do is if we lose a quality player, we want to replace them with a quality player, and we feel we've done that. I think we've brought 5 quality players into our program that we feel can help us.
All right.